Hey everyone, it's Mr. Mansager here. So we've pretty much got our game working now. We've got a timer, we've got Blocky, we've got a way to win, a way to lose. So now we get to have some fun and add some kind of enhancements to the game to make it even more fun to play. Alright, so what we're going to do in this video is make a power-up. Okay, make something that if Blocky touches will help him. Okay, so what are some of the things we can do? I think for this video we'll probably do something pretty easy, and let's just make a power-up that will add time. Okay, so the time is ticking down, and if Blocky gets lost or if he gets too far away, let's make a power-up that actually will add time to give Blocky a better chance to win. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is make a new sprite. This will be our power-up sprite. So I'm just going to go to my painter here. I'm going to make something really simple. I'm going to convert to vector mode here. Let me just make a circle. I want my power-up to look a little different, so I'm not going to make it a block. I'm going to make it a circle. There we go. I'm going to make like a lightning bolt. That kind of seems like a power-up. So let me... I have an orange thing here. Yeah, orange is good. Orange is fine. Actually, I'm going to make it blue. So let me go to my little fill thing here. Go blue, and then I want to really make it stand out, so I'm going to draw a lightning bolt. So I'm going to convert to bitmap mode, and you can really do whatever you want. The point is that we make a power-up. Alright, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, and let me just see if I can draw like a cool looking lightning bolt here. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be great or not. You can always go back and make something cooler. Yeah. Alright. That's terrible looking, but I'm going to go with it for right now because I could probably spend a lot of time working on this. And I probably will go back and make it look a little cooler. But for now, there's my power-up. So what we want to do is put it over in an area. So it looks like to get out of the maze is over here. So if Blocky goes the wrong way, it's probably going to need a power-up over on this side over here. So I'm going to put it right over there in the corner. And I am going to shrink it to make sure that it fits in the maze. Maybe one more. Okay, so I've shrunk it. I'm going to position it right here. Okay. Maybe just a little bit smaller. Perfect. All right, so there's my power-up over there. And it is a sprite. Let me rename it something other than sprite 2. So if you click on the eye, I'm just going to call it time bonus. Okay. Awesome. Alright, so let's figure out what needs to happen with this sprite in the beginning here. So let's go to the scripts. Make sure you're on your time bonus sprite. And under events, let's do when the green flag is clicked. And when the green flag is clicked, we want to make sure that it shows up. Okay, so we want to make sure that just in case it got hidden in the last game that it shows. Alright. We also want to make sure it's set to the right position. So I've set it to where I want it to be. If I go to motion, I'm going to say go to this spot. Alright, probably not going to move ever, but it's good to do anyway, just to make sure. Great, so now when I click the green flag, there it is. Alright, show, and it's here, and Blocky's up here. Oh. And the next thing I want to make sure I do is, in the last video, I only set the timer to go 10 seconds. That's not going to be enough time for me to get to the end. So I'm going to go back and set that timer for a minute. I still haven't really tested my game yet, but I'm just going to set it to a minute to give me a little more time. So my timer, if you remember, is in my stage backdrop. Okay, set time to 10. Let's change that to 60 seconds. Great. So now when I click the green button, I'm starting from 60 and counting down. Awesome. All right. So now in this sprite, it needs to always be checking to see if Blocky touches it. So when Blocky touches it, something's going to happen. So for it to always be checking until the end of the game, we need to do a forever loop. All right. And make sure that forever loop, it's in the control category, goes underneath the first two. You don't want it to forever show, all right, and forever to be there. So now in the forever loop, we're going to check to see if Blocky is touching it. So to do that, we need to go to first events. I'm sorry, we're going to stay in control, and we're going to put an if-then statement, all right? That way we can check for a condition. So if something has happened, then do something. So if I'm touching Blocky, and this sprite is named Blocky down, even though it's all the Blockies. All right, so if my power-up sprite is touching Blocky, something needs to happen. All right, we're going to actually have three things happen. The first thing is it's going to change the time variable. So remember, the counter is a variable set to time, and it's counting down every second. We're going to add a certain number of seconds because that's the whole point of this. It's a time bonus. So I need to change the time variable by however many seconds I want to give him. So what do you think? Let's give him an extra 20 seconds. We can always play with this later. All right, so when Blocky touches it, the time variable is going to get added by 20. It's still going to keep counting down, but it's going to get 20 more seconds added. The next thing I need to do is make sure that I hide the variable. So if I go to my looks, I'm going to hide, because once you get him, you can't have him anymore. So he's going to get hidden. And then the third thing I want to do is make something happen to show that you got it. So let's play a sound. All right, so I need to go to my sounds, and if I'm going to add another sound, I could do a pop sound, but I think I want to add a different sound. So let me go to my sounds here, and let's do, oops, not that one. You want to go to sound library. So let me get a effect, and let's see what a zoop sounds like. Oh, I like that. Door creak, chomp. Okay, you can play with all these, but let's do a zoop. So I'm going to click on zoop, hit OK. Now let's go back to the script. So he's going to change the time by 20. He's going to hide, and then we're going to play sound zoop. All right, so let's see if this works. Click the green flag. I'm going to start moving Blocky over there. He's going around. He's going the wrong way. He's going to run out of time, but luckily we have a time power up. So here he comes. He's going to go get it. As soon as he touches it, let's see what happens. There it is. There's the sound, and notice my time is now bumped up 20 seconds. Now I have a little bit more time. So that worked. One last thing we can actually do also is if we want to have something appear on the stage to also show that we got a bonus or what happened, because it's kind of hard to see the timer. Let's make some text appear over here saying you got a bonus. So to do that, we need to make another sprite. I'm going to paint it. I'm going to go to vector mode. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and let's just type in something simple like I'm going to say bonus 20 seconds. All right, that's cool. It's in yellow. And let's position it. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit here. And let's put it over on the side so we can see it. Oop. Got to zoom out a little bit. Here we go. And it's just going to go right underneath the timer. Bonus 20 seconds. All right. Awesome. So let's go back to the scripts for this sprite. Actually, let's rename this one too. We're going to say bonus or bonus time message. Okay, so we know what that is. And now let's go back to the scripts for this sprite. Make sure you have the bonus 20 seconds. And let's just do a couple things here. So when the green flag is clicked in the beginning, we don't want to show it because we haven't gotten it yet. So go to looks and hide. All right. And now we also want to sense for, actually we're going to create a message. All right. we're going to send a message when Blocky touches the bonus. We're going to add that to our if-then statement. So underneath the played sound Zoop, all right, let's go to an event, and we're going to broadcast a message. All right, and we're going to make a new message because we don't want to broadcast that you lost because you didn't lose. You got a bonus. A new message, and we'll call this message name, let's call it bonus time. All right, we're going to send that message off. We're going to send that message over to this sprite that when you get that message, show up. So let's go back to the bonus time sprite, and we're going to do an event. So when I receive this message, we got to change it to bonus time. I'm going to show, and that should do it. All right, so let's go and stop everything. We're going to start over. Notice the message is hidden. The bonus sprite is here. Let me get Blocky over there. Here he goes. He's coming down. Hopefully this will all work. Here he comes. We're going to get a sound. It's going to disappear, and we're going to see the message. There we go. So there's our bonus power-up. And next we're probably going to see if there's any other kind of power-ups we can do to make our game more fun. Bye!